Hey there, O'Neill. Hi there, Nina. Okay, now before we go any further, can everybody, I just got to lift these up so I can read it. They're clip-ons. They're clip-ons, very cheap, $5 or something Australian, maybe $2 American. I just need them on because I can't see out here. It's too bright. I've got my snow jacket on. It's absolutely freezing here. Yeah, so O'Neill, can you guys hear me clearly? I have totally forgot the microphone. There's music in the background. There's kids screaming down the other end. So I just need to confirm that you guys can hear me. I have a payment from Bethel, so her reading will be first. Edwin, welcome back. Hello. How you going? Oh, I just wish I could put this fur somewhere else. I'm freezing. Anyway, okay, so Bethel's up first. I don't know if she's online, but I've told her I'm going online right now. She's made a payment. Yeah, welcome back, Edwin. I haven't seen you before on the channel. I think you came once before. You're new here. So welcome back. Hope you enjoy the channel. So what goes on here in the channel, in case you don't already know, it's just psychic readings. I've been reading since I was 16 years old. It was my birthday on Sunday. I am now 59 years old. I'm getting old, very old bag that I am. But yeah, basically I've been reading since I was a young girl. I have dreams of things and then they happen. I pick up on things when I walk in a room, but on this channel, what I do here, thank you Crystal Pickett and welcome back to you. So what happens on this channel here is I'm going to be using a deck of tarot and mostly a deck of poker. You can get a mini reading or a detailed reading for either $7 US or $12 US over in PayPal. Please do not use SUPACHAT unless you absolutely have to. I am still waiting on payment for payments that I've received here and there between January and now. I still have not been paid. For anyone that's paid me through SUPACHAT, I haven't had that money sent to me as yet. Welcome back, Crystal. You're here. So I'm going to get started. I'm not sure how long I'll be on. I'm not a crusty old lady. Thank you, Nina. Crystal, you'd remember this. Remember when Nina used to ask about Diego? Turned out that Diego was nearly my age, close to my age, and I've seen pictures of him, and I used to say to her, forget about him, he's just a crusty old man. So that's why she's saying I'm not a crusty old woman. So we're going to do Bethel. Bethel was just basically asking about, I'm just going to tell Bethel, I'll just type on here. Just let Bethel know. Doing your read now. Okay, so I don't think she's here yet, but doesn't matter, we'll get on with it. Now guys, what we're going to be doing is I don't take a whole load of names and payments one after the other. Oh, you're here, Bethel, thank you. So what we're going to be doing is I'm doing Bethel right now. Whilst I'm doing Bethel, I'll take on another reading if somebody wants to make a donation. And then when we get onto that one, we'll take a donation for the next one. If you come in the room and you've already donated, just let the girls know. And girls, please put things in green or something on the screen so I can see what's going on. I have to keep lifting these to be able to read everything. So Bethel, we're basically just looking at love, relationships, money, what's going on between now and August, yes. And see if something's coming towards you. I feel that things are starting to get to a head in regards to legal, money, and with love. I don't like that this sun's shining across here. I had some laser treatment on some sun things that were on my face, and they told me to keep out of the sun. So maybe I'll have to turn around. I'm just going to turn around and put my back to the sun, just so that I don't have that sun in my face like that. Yeah, that's another reason I didn't go on live. I had to go and have a laser treatment across certain things. I developed some things from the sun on my face, and just to make sure that they didn't turn into nasties, I had to go and get them off with the laser. Okay, O'Neill, post your question ready, but Bethel, you're first. So Bethel, we're just going to look at general reading, really, basically. Let me just check O'Neill's payment. Okay, O'Neill's paid for a general as well, a general detailed reading. Can I do a shout out for your dog? I have no idea what ligma is. If that is a true thing, I'm really sorry about that you have a dog suffering like that, and I send healing prayers to your dog, if that's true. I don't know, because one of my moderators deleted what you said, and I'm not sure what ligma is or whatever. All right. And I don't know if you're meaning my dog as in your dog, like some people have a pet name. I've got a friend that calls me Rag. I'm her friend, and she always says Rag. So yeah. All right, let's get on with it. We've got 2 readings back to back at the moment, so we'll just wait on the payments if you were going to make a payment, people. I just need to catch up with these readings. Okay, and here we go, Bethel, good luck. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Edwin, you sent payment. I'll check that in a sec. So we got 3 readings in a row. All right. It looks like Steve might be a bit of a troll. So Steve, be nice, please. All right, here we go, Bethel. What's coming towards Bethel in the coming month? Towards August. We're already past the midway for B-E-T-H-E-L. Okay, Bethel, your first cards out are showing stress, strain, and getting nowhere fast with a particular individual, somebody that needs to grow up, a male. This person just, you got 2, 4, 6 in black, and you got a court here. There's 2 ways of looking at this. One way is somebody that you were attached to and it's completely done and finished. The other way of looking at it is somebody that you're entwined with is going through divorce courts or settlement and it's all completed. Okay, so the other way would be to do with your court hearing and everything. This would be about the court hearing and bringing things to a final closure is coming up. All right, now let's do the 3 rows of 5. Wow. Okay, you got wishes coming true as your first card out. You've got a love connection coming towards you. So let's focus on the love thing first. There's meetings, there's talking, there's socializing. September is going to be a big month for you. I think we've seen this many times before about September. September is everything you've been waiting for in regards to love, money, work, transition. I feel like you've been going through some kind of low phase. Now, Crystal was mentioning to me that she hasn't been sleeping well. Bethel mentioned to me she hasn't been sleeping well. I haven't been sleeping well, so I don't know how many of us out there, the last 3 or 4 nights just has not been sleeping well, but there's something in the air. There's something in the air. Your first row is basically 9 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, the Joker, which is you yourself showing up as a Queen of Clubs, and then you got the 9 of Diamonds. So 9 of Hearts, 9 of Diamonds. Now, normally, if you were with somebody in a relationship, you also have the 3 here. The 3s and the 9s, you've got another 9 sitting over here. You've got 3 9s, you've got the 3 here. You've got the 4, you've got the man, you've got the woman. Normally these cards would represent a pregnancy, a baby, a birth, a future. Some kind of future, talking about a baby. I'm feeling like it's a new beginning. You've got the 2 and the 4. The 6 is currently missing. So 2, 4, 6 to me is like the perfect connection. but the 6 is missing at the moment, so it's the beginning phases of something. This is going to be more than you expected. There's a lot of happiness I'm feeling here, a lot of support. There is a hater involved in all of this. So there is somebody in the background that is hating on your success, your happiness, your future. But other than that, it's basically a female that's very jealous of where you're going or who you're with or what's going on. So let's say that the person you're meeting up with and starting to get a relationship with has some ex floating around in the background. They may present a bit of a problem in the future. There's also something about excessive behaviour. This can be somebody spending money that they don't have. It can be somebody that's taking drugs or drinking a little bit too much. I do feel it's around a female energy. It can just be somebody being very sour, very catty. It's a friendship that won't be anymore. So it's a connection to somebody, and you're seeing a different side of this person. You're seeing a very negative side of this person. Maybe she's had some problems or things in the past. Maybe she's got problems with family or her sisters or kids or something. But it's just unwarranted. It's like, you don't deserve this, I'm not putting up with this, that kind of thing is coming. So there is a little negative tone there coming up, but most of what I'm seeing here is really, really good. If we look at this in the light of money and success and future and business, we do, as I said, we got the double red 9s here, and you sitting like a pig in shit, basically, like you're like, wow, it's finally happening. All of your study, all of your hard progress, your work, you're being told not to go overboard with money. So if somebody hands you $20,000 or $60,000 or whatever it is, don't go, all right, I'm going to buy a car, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this. Don't go crazy with the money. Let it sit and work out what it is you're going to do. And I need to tell everybody this is for entertainment purposes only. If you need financial support, if you need some sort of medical, psychological, anything, any kind of help, please seek the correct advice at this stage. There's a lot of hard work on its way, but it's more of like love work, not physical money work. So I feel like you're going to be helping family or friends. I do feel it might turn a bit sour, and my apologies. The kids are having a really good time way down the other end here, but they're very, very loud and it echoes all the way down. Okay, let's just see what else we get for you, Bethel. Oh my gosh, these kids are so noisy. They're screaming. I'm not used to that. I know I've got a play area right next to me, but usually it's empty, especially with it being cold like this. Usually the parents go, it's too cold, let's go inside. And I can't see the parents actually. The parents must have just let the kids be out here and they're inside. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to be watching them. Okay, Bethel. We have the Knight of Wands. So somebody's very desiring and you're desiring them. They're desiring you. We have this wait and see thing. You're being told just to slow it down and wait and see. We've also got a new beginning is about to come in. With the full energy. We have somebody that wants to rush something forward, but you're standing your ground saying no. You're saying this is the process and this is the way we're going to do things because this is how I like it. We do have some sort of payout sitting around you in the coming weeks or months. Again, I feel it's something to do with September where there may be a finalisation in regards to a money matter. We do have where you're feeling a bit out of sorts here. You've been holding on. Four of Pentacles to me is more about structure and learning and moving forward, a new lesson. Four of Diamonds. But Four of Pentacles is where you're really holding on. What are you holding on to? You're holding on to something that's really, really nice here. You've got the Ten of Cups energy here. So I do feel that somebody else and you are getting entwined with each other. There's going to be a lot of discussions, a lot of planning going on, a lot of future involvement and working out what's the next phase, what are we going to do next. Bottom of the deck, are you ready for it? You are showing up as the Queen of Hearts, sitting next to the King of Swords, sitting next to the Ace of Pentacles. So you might not see it yet, but in love relationships, this would be somebody taking charge and just being there, very, very informative, very, very fast moving, and you're just loving it up. It could be a friendship turning into something more with that Ace of Pentacles energy. Looking at it in a money, work, or the court type thing, I'd say that this again represents you, about your well-being and looking after yourself and support and everything like that. King of Swords to me would represent the law, the lawyer, and the Ace of Pentacles would represent signing documents. So just in time, buzzer is going. We'll just quickly do, we already did those. We'll just do 2 yes and no's, and then we're moving on to O'Neill with the next question. And before I do that, O'Neill, I just need to check my phone because somebody, I think it was Edwin. Did Edwin say they made a payment? Was it Edwin? Who was up next? Please. All right, just think about questions, Bethel, in your mind, or situations. Let's see the energy. Yeah, Edwin. I did think you were a male. Edwin, I actually know an Edwin here. He is a billiards player and he's about 32 or something, and he's Chinese actually, and his name's Edwin. So as soon as I seen the name Edwin, I assumed that that was a male name, but because usually the female version is Edwina. It usually has an A on the end. Anyway, Bethel, let's just finish off for you. Bethel's thinking about 2 things right now. What does she need to know? Thank God, the kids have gone. The kids have left. The problem is the kids have left, but the music's up loud. All right, your first situation is maybe yes and no. So it's a maybe situation at this point. The Wheel of Fortune has come up, so you're on your journey, change and everything's starting to move forward. There could be a success on the horizon. You have the King of Cups in your near future. You have somebody that's a good friend, a caring, compassionate person, and somebody that might want to take things to the next level with you. You also have the Four of Swords energy coming up towards you around a certain situation where you might just need to relax and step back a little bit. Your second situation, we have a yes, and a yes. So your second situation is telling me a yes, very positive energy on the second situation. We got 9 of Pentacles, security, stability, personal success, financial success, possible wealth coming in. We also have the Page of Cups, someone maybe a little bit insecure and sensitive at this time, but I do feel somebody showing you love and kindness and sharing some kind of intuition, some kind of connection there. And then you've got Ace of Cups, lots of happiness and new beginnings, a new sense of socializing here with new people, new celebrations. So I do feel there may be a birthday party or a wedding or something like that coming up around you. Anyway, thank you so much to Bethel. Up next we do have O'Neill, but I just wanted to check the phone for that payment from who it was. Edwin. Okay, I'm assuming that's a detailed reading. Let me just go to my payment thing. What's the conversion rate today? Yep. Okay, so we've got a detailed reading for you and then a detailed reading for O'Neill first. Okay, O'Neill, what's coming in the upcoming months? What should I expect? Detailed reading on this. O'Neill, is there any particular area you want me to put more focus into? Are you wanting me to look at your job and money, or are you wanting me to look at love and relationships, or both? just going to put some cold water in this. This is hot water. I've had a bit of a tummy thing the last couple of weeks, and I'm taking a natural medication for it. I don't think I can open this. Oh, there we go. Just put some cold water so I can actually drink it. Okay, both please. Okay. All right, so I'll do what I just did for Bethel. I'll do the focus on whatever I'm seeing first, and then I'll switch to what the meaning is for finance, career, all of that. That's still really, really hot, burning my mouth. Okay, so here we go again. So this, just letting everybody know, this is for entertainment purposes only. I have to keep saying that every time I do a reading. Thank you for the donation, O'Neill, and thank you for the donation to Edwin, and welcome to the channel. Hopefully when I get to your reading, you're very satisfied, very happy, and it gives you some sort of enlightenment or guidance or something. I like to help people. I used to work as a counsellor until I couldn't work as a counsellor because it got too much for me. Got to my senses just too much. Being a sensitive and being an empath, being a counsellor in a women's centre can be extremely harrowing. Anyway, O'Neill. I'm just going to restart the clock for you, O'Neill, because I'm yabbering on about other things. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. O'Neill. Now, O'Neill, before we get there, just think about the 2 questions you might be wanting to look at, wanting me to look at the end. O'Neill. And if you give the zodiac sign, Nina's asking you, Edwin, your zodiac sign, we can look at that within it, like when I'm saying Edwin, what's coming for Edwin or whatever. And we need your question on the screen, please, Edwin, if you haven't already done so. Okay, here we go. O'Neill. What have we got? O-N. O'Neill. Okay, we're going to start with love first because I'm seeing an up and down love romantic thing, up and down slide going on. And then the other cards look more like business. So just starting with love, we have somebody that, is it a friend? Isn't it a friend? Is it a lover? Is it just a friend? Is it a connection? Is it something deeper? So I feel that you're trying to talk your truth, you're trying to get it out there about what it is you're wanting, but you're feeling like this person's being a bit closed. There's also gossip around you and a connected person that you're connected to. It's almost like people watching, is this sexual? Are they just mates? Are they together all the time? Are they, are they in a relationship? What's going on there? So I do see like it's like you and another person. There is a third person involved, either on your side or theirs. At the end of the day, it's showing me a nice turnaround, and the kids are back out here. There's different kids out here now that are banging stuff about, so that's driving me nuts. Be prepared for a bumpy ride in regards to love and relationship. It's like you sit down and you feel comforted and you feel like the truth is out finally on the table. Then you go home and somebody says something or you get a message and you're confused again. Then you have a really nice time. It could be sexual energy, it could just be comforting energy. And then you start to get confused by it again. You're sort of like, I don't get what's going on here. 1 minute I'm getting the full-on signal, the next minute I feel like I'm getting the cold shoulder. So it's like somebody turning on the switch and turning off the switch. So that's what I'm seeing there with the love thing. I'm mostly seeing socialising, talking, and sometimes where you just don't want to participate, and other times where you want to be there. Okay, so that's what I see at the top there, O'Neill. Your challenges coming up over the next weeks or month. Hopefully this music's not going to cause a problem with this stream. I've got a loving female energy here, almost like a mothering kind of energy or a sister kind of energy. causing a problem with plans. So whatever you plan to do next week, next month, you might have had travel plans, work plans, you might have been thinking you were going to some kind of party or celebration. It's like possibly through some kind of sickness and an operation, a surgery of some kind, things have to be altered, things have to be changed. Now, if you yourself need something done, it may be where you've got this recovery time that throws something. Let's say you were planning on going skiing in New Zealand, and then you had to have surgery on your knee or your ankle. Of course, it's going to delay everything and change the plan. So instead of going to ski in New Zealand, you're going to go and lay on the beach in the Bahamas. Okay, so it's like where a dramatic change of plan is coming up, but the change of plan, although it feels frustrating at first, it's actually in your favour, and you're like, thank God that happened because I benefited from this. But I do feel there may be a female energy around you. There's some kind of illness or something that needs a procedure or surgery or something to correct what's going on there. It will be fine. The other thing I'm seeing here is to do with work. Not getting along with a teammate at work. It's like you're seeing one thing one way, she or he is seeing one thing a different way, and that's causing a bit of a festering feeling between you, but the outcome is good. The outcome is saying that it will come to an event where the payout or the completion, it works. It works. It's like, how did that happen? How did it work? What else I'm seeing here? As we move forward, I am seeing a disagreement between you and some female energy. She's very headstrong about what it is she wants and how she wants it done. It's almost like going, I didn't plan for this, this is a mistake. And her saying, you always say that, this is my plan, why have we got to do it your way? So it's like two people with their backs turned to each other. She's got this agenda in her head of what she's expecting and what she's wanting, and you're thinking in a different light. It could be a working energy again, where it's just two people that just, it doesn't seem to work, but you've got the Ace of Diamonds, which tells me it will work out. Whatever it is, it will work out. Be careful with travel and movement at this time. There could be a chance of a small injury, but again, I see it around a female and not you. Okay? Outcome cards for now. A love thing being very, very, very up and down. It's almost like feeling heartbreak, feeling resentment, feeling jealousy, then socialising, having a great time, and then coming home and saying, I don't know, are we doing this or we're not doing this? Which way are we going? There is some kind of third-party influence throughout the whole reading. Whether it's to do with work and money, there's a third party influencing what's happening, or whether it's a love relationship type thing, there's somebody hanging in the background there. Let's just see what we've got with tarot. Okay, I've got to keep talking because of that music. The Mellow Yellow song is playing at the moment. It reminds me of when I was a kid and my mum used to listen to it. And now it's going into a song that's from now, like from the year 2020 or something. All right, here we go, O'Neill. Let's see what other messages we get in the tarot for you. And I'll hold them up so you can see, in case you want to have a look for yourself. Now, I'll just pause the clock because I want to advise you and our newcomer, Edwin. Okay, Edwin, do it now or write it on a piece of paper or whatever. When you had your reading, when I get to the tarot part, have a notepad beside you or come back to the video. What I want you guys to do is go to a place called Psychic Revelation. It's a really, really in-depth explanation on every single card in the tarot deck. And you go there and it gives you a general reading on the card, what it represents, and then you can look at the different sections, what it means in regards to a relationship, what it means in regards to finance, career. When I'm reading for myself, I utilise that situation, I use that site. So yeah, anyway, let's keep going. So here we go, O'Neill, your cards, your tarot cards, what I want you to go, if you want more information, go and have a look there for free. I should write to them and tell them I'm constantly pumping their site, so they maybe they'll give me some kind of spin-off. But I think it's a free site anyway. Okay, so first up we have the Queen of Swords energy. Now I know it can represent you, male or female, it doesn't matter. The energy is there, we're being very headstrong, very opinionated and ready for action. Now the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. When I see it in reverse, it's like, I didn't see this coming. This was not my plan. And all through this reading, I keep seeing where a female energy, a strong energy, changes the plan. Now it may be a health-related matter crops up that nobody was expecting. It may be an incident that happens that nobody's seen coming. The good news is you have the Nine of Cups energy after that. So your first row, where your challenges are this female, Queen of Swords, a reversed Wheel of Fortune, followed by an outcome of the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups to me is wishes coming true, hopes and dreams, success, the end of a journey that's pleasing. In love, it can represent, to me personally, it tends to represent, because we've got a female energy, and then an unexpected event with the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Nine of Cups. To me, that's like somebody, oh my God, I'm pregnant, that sort of thing. The next cards you have, just to finish off, we have the Six of Cups energy, the Ace of Wands energy, and the Victory card with the Six of Wands. This to me would be about work. All of your studies, your hard work from the past is going to be recognised. There's some kind of upgrade. So it can be a promotion, it can be a bonus paid, it could even be a new job and signing new contracts, new beginnings going on. Whatever it is in regards to work and finance, this is showing a really, really huge success on its way. In regards to love, I'm not really seeing much there. Maybe there's a invitation to go to a reunion of some sort coming up, O'Neill. And your final outcome cards for the readings today, and then we'll do your 2 questions, so I want you to think about 2 things in your mind. You have the King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So basically, to me, this looks like mother and child, and this is some supportive male figure. It could be husband and wife and child, could be a family-related matter. If we're looking at work, it's learning something new, a new business strategy, and going on a new journey. A very, very structured kind of thing. I also see Page turn into Queen. To me, that's like going from low level to a higher level. So accomplish this in something and going up higher. All right, so let's do this. I see a super chat payment. I'm not sure who that's from. People coming into the room, I'm putting a pause on readings, please, everyone. Let's just stop the readings now because I've got Edwin up next, and then where is it? All right, so we got Edwin on PayPal, and after that we got that super chat. When I get to the super chat, if I'm going to continue going, we will then open the doors for more donations. But so what have I done? I've done Chris this morning before I got here, Bethel, O'Neill I'm working on right now, and Edwin. I might take on one more reading after the super chat, because the super chat one I'm not going to get paid. I don't know when I'm going to get paid. What's the date today? It's the 19th. Fingers crossed that super chat is paid on the 21st or the 22nd in a couple of days' time, and I get all the money I'm owed from January right through to now. I hardly ever get paid on super chat, so that's why I'm not getting any payment at the moment. You have to reach a certain level to get it. I think it's $100 US and then they'll pay you, but they take 30%. So even if I reach 100, they take 30%, it drops back to 70, so I've got to get to more. Anyway, what were you saying, Chris? Oh, you're talking to Nina. All right, let's just finish off for O'Neill. O'Neill, think about two situations. I'll give you the reading around that, and I'll give you a yes or no. All right, here we go. Good luck, O'Neill. Okay, your first question is maybe yes, because you got maybe yes, yes. Your second situation is yes, maybe, and yes. So you got two maybes here. Maybe yes. It's floating towards positive and yes. You're going to be leaving something behind, moving forward into a new kind of atmosphere, new kind of people, work, success, whatever. A celebration is very, very close. We've got 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands together here. So there's abundance and pleasure and parties and surprises, lots of things coming up. Probably a lot of birthdays coming up around August, September time. Tends to happen a lot. A lot of babies are conceived around Christmas and New Year. So that's why we have a lot of birthdays around August, September, October. Both my children are September and October. All right, yeah, so that's your first situation. And your second situation, we do have where you're going to have to fight. You're going to have to fight for what it is you want. You need to stick to your own beliefs, your own structure. Don't let somebody try and sway you out of what it is you're wanting and how you feel that things should be done. What is right for you might not be right for somebody else. But don't try and please somebody else at the sake of letting go of something you believe in. And lastly, you've got your strength, your efforts. It will finally show something. Just keep going. Just make sure you're arranging things. And if things are starting to pile up on you, you've got to tend this for the family, you've got to go to work, you've got to go to the doctor, whatever. Just do one thing at a time. Don't take on too much at once. Anyway, that's you, O'Neill, and good luck. All right, up next we have our newbie, which is Edwin. Edwin's question is, let me just raise that up. My ex broke up with me on July the 9th. Her name is Janine. Oh, sorry about that. I tried to get her back, but she is ignoring me. Will she be back? If so, when? Did she move on with another man? I really miss her. Oh, I'm sorry, Edwin. Sorry about that. It's just the time for it, I think. People are just, relationships are up and down, and I know there was a week there where I just couldn't sleep and things were just circling and the energy just felt weird, you know. So her name's Janine and your name's Edwin. Okay, I'm just going to get my pen and paper before I start. Have I got it in here? There's my paper. Just so I can look down at that and keep saying your name. Chris, while I'm just looking for this pen, which it doesn't seem to have one in this bag anymore. Oh, there it is. Chris, in regards to the matter that I looked at for you, if you could send me a picture, if you want me to look further at something, if you could send me a picture of the two of you, that would really help for me to focus that energy into the connection, you know, just to spend a 5 minutes meditation thing. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay, so Edwin and Janine. Okay. 9. Okay, here we go, Edwin. Hopefully this brings you some good news. Let's see. Now, if anybody that's new here to the station, to the channel, and you have a reading and then you're thinking, I wanted more detailed reading, I do private readings via WhatsApp, or on occasion I do use Messenger, but I prefer not to. or I can do recordings and send them to you. All you got to do is send me an email and just stipulate that you would like to have more information about how much it costs and when I can do it, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, here we go. Edwin and Janine. I am Aquarius and she is Cat. Ooh, I can see straight away where the problem is. Caps are very, almost like regimental Capricorn people. This is how it is, this is where I go to work, this is my family, this is what I want. And if things don't line up in a row, they've got to do something about it. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I'm going to focus the reading on Janine. What's going on for her? Why did she leave? Is there anybody else around you? I'm going to nominate that you are the Jack or King of Clubs, okay? So if they come out, that's you. If the other Jack or Kings come out, that's different people. Okay, so I'm going to nominate that Edwin. I'm just going to start this again because I've been rambling on and not doing the reading. All right, here we go. Timer has just recommenced. Edwin, the Aquarius, and Janine, the Capricorn. They recently broke up on 9th of July. Edwin would like to know what's going on with Janine. Is there anybody else around her? I nominate that the Jack and King of Clubs and Queen of Clubs is about Edwin and Janine and their relationship. Anybody else will, why are they connected to her? And what's the outcome moving forward? Will she come back? Will they reunite? Here we go. So I'm going to do both your names first and then do the thing. I'm working with a poker deck if you're wondering. EDWIN and then Janine NINE, and then we do the spread of 15 cards to get information about where this is going. Okay, you've showed up in the reading here and in her name, so you're there. There is 2 other males showing up, but not like what you said. Is there another man? Has she moved to another man? Okay, so let's get this started. You have your heart totally entwined in Janine. You've got the 10 of Hearts here. That's just love overflowing. You do have the Black 5. Now the Black 5 here can be where you hide something from her, or you had some kind of secret, or somebody told her something that you told her. Let's say you told her that last week you went and bought a television and you were at this shop, and then you went to here and there. Somebody told her that they seen you somewhere else on the same day. So I feel that she feels that there was something that you're hiding, or something that you may have not told her the truth about. She knows that you love her. You've got the double joker, but you got it next to a Black 7. Now, jokers in the poker deck to me are like where you go, oh my God, like this. And when you got love hearts and things around them, it's like where you're really excited and everything. For you personally, you've got a Black 7. 7s are a plan you make for the future. When it's a Black spade, this is not your plan. She's broke up with you, she's left, so you're in shock over here. But I am seeing that there was something you hid from her, or something you didn't talk to her about. She may have asked you about something and you just said, oh, you know, we don't need to talk about that, or let's forget about that, right? So that's what I'm seeing coming from you. When I look at her, she comes out as herself, connected to you. She comes out with, she's reconnected with someone from her past. This person might work in medical, so he might work as a nurse, a doctor, he might be a veterinary surgeon. He also might be somebody that works in real estate or money, banking, stock market. Okay, I feel that this person, he's got blue eyes or green eyes and a sort of like a more of a fair kind of complexion, maybe blonde hair or even a red kind of hair or a light brown hair. This person's connected from her past. There's something to do with drugs and alcohol or gambling or something like that. The King of Diamonds to me usually is the person's father. So I don't know if she reunited with her father and her father's been down a bad track, or whether you did something that reminded her of this person from the past that did something wrong. Okay, there's also something to do with, normally when this card, the Three of Hearts, when it's upright like that, normally that's about sex and fun and friendship, leading into Two of Diamonds, which is a connection, a marriage, a relationship. This is in reverse. So this can be an unwanted pregnancy, it can be an abortion, it can be somebody hanging around that need to get them out of the picture. So she does have somebody that's reconnected with her. I feel there was something said to her about you. So I don't know if this person connecting with her knows something about you, told her something. But yeah, she could be thinking about, does she want somebody else or not? Anyway, let's get down to the two of you and what's going on here. We start the reading with, I'm sure they've turned that music up. You're brokenhearted. You're showing up, King of Clubs. I nominated that to be you. The plans for your future, what you've organised, this is not the right plan. This is not what's happening. She feels you didn't take care of responsibility. So you may have promised her something, or you may have told her you did something, or you were going to do something. Because the Black Six is telling me where somebody's not taking care of what they need to take care of. And then as a result, we do have this broken heart, and we do have this, I'm not sure if we need to be together or not. Okay, so that's where the phase is at right now. Where is it headed? It's not looking good, I'm afraid, at the moment. We do have all black cards. What I should have told you, Edwin, is red cards in the poker deck are really promising, really happy cards. Black cards, the higher the cards, the worse it is. Spades are the worst you can get. You have Ace of Spades upright, which is better than down. Upright is just making a firm decision of this is what she needs to do right now. Black 2 is she's feeling that that's it, she's calling it quits. The Black 4, it is a club. This is where I don't want to make the same mistake. I need to learn from what's going on here. This is not my plan. With the Seven of Clubs, she's saying it's not my plan. This is not what we were supposed to be doing. This is not where we're supposed to be going. There is a jealousy thing I'm feeling here, so I don't know if she's jealous about some friendship you have. There is somebody, third party cards are coming out everywhere, so I don't know if she's got someone in the background that's been talking to her, or whether you got somebody and she doesn't like that person. But right now, where it's going right now, just be prepared to be apart from her for a little while. The outcome, it's looking a little bit better, but not great. We have taking care of responsibility with not taking care of responsibility. So we've got truth and lies going on. I feel that she thinks that you have been keeping something from her, or you lied about something and she's found out about it. Now, I'm not saying you did, but that's what it's looking like to me. We have the King of Spades here. The King of Spades is somebody official and strong. This is a darker energy. This is somebody that possibly works in the military, the police. It could be a lawyer. It could be somebody telling her her rights or what's right for her. It's also somebody that would have jet black hair, darker features, brown eyes. This person's coming out with the truth and some sort of journey, telling her that she could go on this journey. I don't know if she's got a new job, new people at her work or school or whatever it is she's doing. It's just all about not wanting to make a mistake, because this is about somebody did this before and I don't want to do this again. Okay, so let's see what we've got for tarot. I hope you got a pen and paper there. If you haven't, just your reading is at 50 minutes and 29 seconds where we're getting to the tarot cards, so you need these tarot cards to go to that other site to have a look. Show me what's going on around Janine. So far I'm not seeing yous reuniting with each other. The fives came out, 3 of them. So if that's an indicator of timing of when yous might reunite and have a conversation and talk about where things are going to go, it would be the 5th of next month, 5 weeks time, or even 5 months away. Okay, the bell is going, so we'll just do a quick top and bottom with the tarot. 3 from the top. What else does Edwin need to know? What's going to go with Edwin the Aquarius and Janine the Capricorn? What's going to happen with this connection? Okay, it's not over. Okay, you're going to like this. Okay, we do have the starting phase, which is the Ace of Cups upside down. Basically, the love, the connection, it's overflowing at the moment. It's all over the shop. It's sadness, it's anger, it's just frustration. We do have a 2 of Cups coming back together to talk about things. We do have this journey card. Now, the Page of Wands, I did say about you represented as the clubs and her. So this is the 2 of you, but it's also about maybe you need to take some time out. Maybe you need to go on a journey and explore. It also can talk about somebody needs to grow up. Now, I don't know if you or her have a child or you have a child together. It can represent children and babies. We do have 5 of Cups in reverse here. So the 3 cards you're looking up so far are Ace of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. You're also going to look up 5 of Cups in reverse. Now, 5 of Cups to me is 5 of Hearts. 5 of Hearts is reconciliation. It's another 5 that has come up. So it's something to do with 5. 5 weeks, the 5th of August, give it some time, 5 days, okay? But the 5 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Cups is all about remorse, guilt, sadness. It can be about an apology and a resolution to what's going wrong. You're being told to be patient with the Temperance card. It also, I believe Temperance is Sagittarius energy is there. And the last card for your reading is the 10 of Pentacles. This is socializing, gathering, going out, enjoyment. I feel like it might be you guys coming together, but also coming together in groups of people and doing things together that you both like. Okay, now what I said to you at the beginning was you need to think about 2 situations or 2 questions in your mind. I'll try and give you a yes and no and just some messages around that. 2, 3, and that's the end of it. Hopefully that's helpful, what I've told you today. Edwin's thinking about 2 questions right now. What are the answers for Edwin? Up next we've got Sabrina. Welcome to the channel. Okay, Edwin, your first question is a definitely no and then a maybe yes situation, because I've got yeses in reverse here. Your second situation you're thinking about is maybe. All right, so your last messages on your first situation are sudden changes, trauma, crises, sudden breakups, everything. It's basically showing me what's just happened. There's something to do with possible infertility or some kind of loss or some kind of dream that was had that just wasn't happening because it's in reverse, this situation here. The other thing here is somebody's been lying or hiding the truth. There is a lot of insecurity around what you were asking as well, and unsure about what to do. Your second situation's more bright. You're being told just to take a break at the moment. There's too much mental exhaustion going on. Just go to work or school, be with family, be with friends, just try and relax and just take one day at a time at the moment, and time to just recuperate and work through this. You're being told that you will be handling things in a mature and emotionally stable outcome is at hand here. You also got a male that wants to support you at this time and encourage you and help you. Maybe just hang out with the guys at the moment and just relax a bit. And the other thing here is that the change, even though you don't like it at the moment, it's going to bring forth a new destiny and new happiness is coming towards you. Anyway, that's your final card as well, Wheel of Fortune in upright position, which is really good. All right, so up next we've got Sabrina. So thank you, Edwin, and hopefully we see you again. Sabrina, what's coming towards me? Just have to lift this up. Next 3 months. It's sort of like a month, maybe a little bit more than that. So you just want to know in general. Have we got a star sign for you, Sabrina, please? What's your star sign, please? And I think this will be the last reading today, guys. So this is the last reading now. So Nina and Chris, yeah, just put close. You are Aries. Sabrina, is there any focus you want me to more focus into love and relationships coming towards you, or more focus about family, money, whatever? I don't want details. I just want to know, is there a sort of, or do you just want me to do what I've done for the last 3 readings, which is basically whatever's coming out and looking at one way and then the other way? So sort of looking at love and relationship, and then looking at, oh my God, now they're cutting the grass right outside where I'm sitting. Can't believe this today. I've turned up without the microphone. Normally I've got a microphone, you wouldn't hear any of that, and you'd hear my voice nice and clear. Sabrina, Aries, whatever comes out. Okay, no problem. Let's get to it. Oh my gosh. Hopefully the lawnmower thing is going to go. I'm just going to move this closer to me. So hopefully that's better. Okay, he's gone around the corner, so we'll get this happening. Oh, I don't want to press 1 hour reading. I'm going to do tarots first for you. So what I want you to do is write down these tarots, go to psychicrevelation.com and look up each one in regards to what you're wanting to know about, okay? It just gives you more flavour. Sabrina, the Aries. Sabrina, the Aries. And when was Aries? April. April was your birthday. Okay, Sabrina wants to know, what does she need to know? What's coming towards Sabrina? Hopefully some good messages. So we're going to do yours in reverse. So we're going to do your tarots first, and then we're going to do the poker deck. Looking pretty good, Sabrina. If you're applying for a new job or a new position, it's looking pretty damn successful. There is some unknowns there, so we're just going to float on your work and money and finance and studies and all of that sort of thing first. So I'll just read out the cards you've got. So you have Death. So you're going through a transition phase in regards to your career path or your financial situation, okay? From the Death, you're getting strength back. Now, in some cases, in the past, because I'm looking at the past or the problem area, in the past there may have been a loss of some kind. You may have actually lost somebody in the past. It's just telling you that your strength is coming back. You do have a strong energy around Scorpio and Leo in the past and in your challenges for you. There's a lot of memory lane going on for you with the 6 of Cups. So you've got the ones you're going to be looking up is Death, Strength, and 6 of Cups. So they're all your challenges at the moment. So I'm just seeing you might not cope a little bit with sudden changes or new jobs, new people, a new way of how you spend your money or where you go shopping or where you live. So yeah, I just feel there's been a transformation going on, and you're just going to get stronger and stronger. The 6 of Cups to me in this instance could mean something around a parent is trying to come through into this reading. Somebody that's crossed over, a parent or a grandparent may be trying to come into the reading. I've got 2 females here, so I feel it might be a female energy coming through in the reading, Sabrina. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to pause this while that lawnmower moves. Just hang on, we'll just put things on pause. Yeah, so I just feel your memories of the past, don't let them consume you, and don't go down the negative memory lane as much as possible. Focus on what's positive, what you learnt from it, but you will be gaining strength to strength. So that's what we've got there. In regards to love, let's get this going again. The lawnmower's gone up the other side. In regards to love, I feel like something that's dead and gone and finished. A newfound self has come through. So a new Sabrina has opened the door and walked out and go, this is me, this is what I want. You're accumulating your memories. So I feel like you might sit there sometimes and look at Facebook and see, oh, what's Jonathan doing nowadays? Or what's Rebecca doing now? Or, you know, like I feel like sometimes you might get lost a little bit in the past, or who you used to hang around, or what you used to be doing, okay? Not really seeing anything to do with the connection there in that section. Moving forward, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Now, I wouldn't read any of this. If it was about a love situation, I'd just say two people working on it. Two people working on it, planning things, making a commitment to each other with the Ace of Wands. Invitation to possibly go to a wedding, birthday party. Eight of Pentacles and the invitation to me would be like buying a gift. The Eight of Pentacles would be like buying a gift for somebody. It could be that people are buying you gifts for something. In work, this is fantastic energy. The Eight of Pentacles is all your hard efforts. It's telling you to keep the faith, keep working and striving. An invitation to change. And then you've got the document card, which is finalising something. So let's say that you're a real estate agent and you're just landed a deal with a multi-million-dollar project. It's going to be successful. You're signing contracts, okay? So that's what I'm feeling there. Your last three cards for what eventually might occur. My least favourite card in the deck, the Moon. This is telling me mystery, secrets, something hidden. It could just mean that you're going to be involved with somebody that's Pisces, but you have the Moon there. Don't really like the card. You will be going from strength to strength. You're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. This, I feel, is yourself. Even though Pentacles is Earth and you're Aries, which is... what is Aries? I think it's fire, isn't it? Anyway, I feel this is you taking one day at a time, working with what you know, not with what you don't know, with the Moon energy, and you're going, right, this is what I'm going to do. Now, sometimes the Queen can represent a female doctor, like gynecologist, and the Moon would represent the 28 days, the cycle. Whatever this is, if it is something to do with personal health and growth, you will be victorious. You have the Six of Wands as your final card. So in regards to love, I'm not seeing too much with love. So let's get on to the poker deck. Bottom of the deck, you had holding on to the past with the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, which is stressing yourself out about something. And then you've got the Queen of Cups, which is you in a loving energy, a nurturing energy. Now, in my poker deck, Nine of Spades and Four of Diamonds would represent, with a Queen of Hearts, would represent a pregnancy and a baby girl. So I don't feel it's a birth of a baby girl. I feel it's more to do with someone saying, she's my baby girl, about you. And I feel that energy is somebody that's not here anymore. So I don't know if it's a mothering energy, an auntie that you're close to, or a grandmother, but I feel there's somebody trying to connect with you at the moment. So pay attention to your dreams at the moment, especially with the Moon energy. Okay, Sabrina, we've only got 2 minutes left in the reading, or about 3 or 4 minutes actually. So this is the last reading for the day, everybody that's joining us today. Sorry I haven't been online, I've had other things going on. Hopefully over the... actually tomorrow Tomorrow, maybe, if we come to the club, I may be getting online again. It's your mother. It's your mother. We may have to look more into that. Sorry, Sabrina, I haven't been looking up at the screen. Your mother's energy. I'm so sorry. I lost my mother a long while ago, but I miss her every day. All right, Sabrina, what else do you need to know? 1, 2, 3. SABRINA, and we'll just do 333 because we're running out of time and I spent more time on the tarots. All right, Sabrina, I'll focus on love and relationships. It looks like you've had a pretty tough time. There is the energy of the female coming through again from the other side. Something to do with October, 10, 4, April, 5, May. That's the numbers I'm getting and the months that I'm getting from that energy. I've got 2 cards that if we look at a medical situation, it shows like the bowel, the bladder, the liver, the kidneys, the esophagus, all of those sorts of things, not the heart and not the lungs. But it is showing the wrong medication or the wrong food or drugs, alcohol, and it is showing some kind of serious illness. But that's actually sitting around a new look because there's a doctor that's coming out as the Jack, and the Jack of Diamonds is normally trying to get some sort of new thing to fix something, okay? There's also a surgery card sitting there. There's also your cards at the top are showing about you personally and a really rough ride and about a pregnancy, a cesarean birth and a baby boy. Okay, so I'm seeing that kind of energy around you as well. In regards to love, I feel anybody that you get attached to at this time or in the recent past, they need to grow up. They need to face things, they need to look at things. I just feel like they're stuck in being like a mama's boy or male or female, doesn't matter. I just feel like this person doesn't face reality or something and they cling on to things that just don't work. There is a change coming, there is a more direct approach coming where you're making decisions for yourself and moving forward. And your last cards, just your challenges are, you've got your Queen of Hearts, which to me is the mother energy. It can be you as a mother or your own mother. I do see your challenges have been about who's responsible, who's going to take care of this, who's going to fix this. And the plan that you had, where you were going to live, what you were going to do and everything, it's like the plan got changed. And it's really hard to work with that. What are you saying there? That's your ex, okay. All right, good news, what you're moving towards. Around August, we got a lot of enjoyment coming through in August. We got love, we got friendship, we got socializing, you've got all red cards, and I said at the beginning, the red cards are beautiful. 8 of Hearts is socializing. Being, the black card you had is when you walk into the room, you feel like you don't belong there. When you have a red 8, it means you walk into the room and everybody wants you there. And you think, this is my family. It might not be your blood family, but it's your family. It feels right. It could be your psychic family, your spiritual family. I feel that you're going to have a lot of happiness coming towards you, a lot of enjoyment coming towards you, and learning something new. So I don't know if this message is about go back to school or get that certificate or get that new job, or there's some sort of structure coming in. Now, don't despair. This energy you feel, the negative energy will creep back in, but not too bad. Anything over 5, 6, 7, especially 8, 9, 10, is very, very negative energy. Spades is extremely negative. So you have a 4, which is less than 5. So this is, no, I'm not going to do that. Learn the lesson from the past. I do feel somebody was doing something behind your back, and this is being brought out to you, and you're being told, watch for the truth. You know what's a lie and you know what's true. I do see something about just like me. So I don't know if your mum's saying just like me, and don't make the same mistakes. Something that's been hidden will come out, and there's a possibility of a baby boy on the horizon. Now, I don't know how old you are, or whether you're planning on babies, or you're done with babies, but there is something to do with the birth of a baby boy. There's also a child in spirit. So you said your mum's in spirit? I feel she either lost a child, or you lost a child or something. There's a child in spirit as well. So anyway, that's the end of the reading. Hopefully you got something out of that, what you needed. I want you to think about two situations right now. I'm going to give you the energy around it. I'll try and give you a yes or a no, but don't base what I tell you just solely on, oh, she said no, it's no. Okay? Just take the messages more than the yes or the no. So if it was me, I might be thinking, is my daughter ever going to have a baby? The answer should be no. She doesn't want kids. But yeah, so I might focus on something like that. I want to be more, you want to have more children. Well, it looks like you might be in luck. It looks like you're going to find your happiness, and down the track, I think your mother's trying to tell you, you will be having a little boy. I'm seeing baby boy there, and it would be cesarean birth because you had that 9 of diamonds energy. All right, I want you to think about two questions in your mind. You don't have to put them on the screen. Okay, here we go. Sabrina. So we got maybe, yes, and no. So as I said, sometimes the cards will not give you a straight out yes or no. You need to hear the energy. So the energy is, you need to start looking at things in a different light. Walk in somebody else's shoes. Instead of wanting and hoping for this is how my life was supposed to be, start seeing that new path step by step. I do feel you're trying to juggle two people, two situations at the moment, trying to do too much work, trying to do too much for the family. You've got to work out which way you want to go and just slow and steady. There is a new job and there's a new life on the horizon. New people, new career, new adventures are coming. I do see sadness and disappointment around you at the moment. So like I said, the reading's showing where you might get on a high, where you're like, yay, you know, everything's going well. And then you're going to find yourself in the lounge room, crying your eyes out and going, what's wrong with me? Why am I so down? Just be kind to yourself, day by day, step by step, sending loving and healing. Second question. We have a yes, a no, and a maybe. I feel this is your mother saying you don't need a yes or a no, you need to listen. You will have triumph and victory. You are going to be going on a totally new journey now. Just do it baby steps. There is times where you're just going to feel left out, that you don't match, you don't fit in. You're being told to be careful with finances at the moment as well. Don't go buy that handbag or whatever. If you don't really need it right now, keep that money ready for something else. And you have the Lovers here. Now the Lovers could symbolize a Gemini energy coming towards you, but this could be sexual energy. It could also be fertility. Possible just like me though. So if you were to go ahead and have a baby, let's say you did lose a baby, this would be the baby. You know what I mean? I read a book once. Anyway, we're finished now. I read a book once and it was all about past lives and children that know that who they were before they were who they are now. And there's a certain tribe in a certain country and they totally believe in that, and they ask the children as soon as they can speak, where did you used to live? Who were you? And they literally would take them to the place. They'd say, I used to live here, my name was whatever, I was murdered or I died of old age. And then they would confirm with the people in that village that that was true. And this was coming out of a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old's mouth. The other thing I read about was a woman who her baby passed when it had its first tooth, and it was a little boy. I can't remember how it died. And a couple of years later she got pregnant again and she had a baby boy, and when he was born he had that tooth. So literally her thinking was that he wasn't ready and he came when he was ready. So anyway, good luck with what is going on in your life. All the blessings in the world. And everybody, I should be online tomorrow maybe. It is Saturday here tomorrow. I don't normally go online tomorrow, so I'm not promising anything. If I'm not online during the weekend, I will get online next week at some point. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm live. Now for the newbies, if you're still listening, I tend to get on live when it's 11 a.m. in Australia, between 10 and 11 a.m. in Australia, Eastern Standard Time in Australia. So look up your time and look up what time it is in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., usually on my Monday through to Friday, any of those days, and I try to get online 2 days a week. This week, it was my birthday last Sunday. I've had family coming over, I've had things I've been doing with my husband, and just been taking a break. And I've had a little health issue at the same time. So anyway, I'll be back when I'm back, and hopefully I've helped everybody today. And that's it for now. Nina, I'll turn this off and I'll talk to you in WhatsApp, and catch everybody later. Blessings to everyone and take care. Bye for now.